Man, I knew Black Clover was going to do this because they always do this. They always do this. But this episode was supposed to be about Yami. It was supposed to be about Yami fighting Daunte because in the last episode they showed how Yami was pretty much ripping Daunte, like boom, hitting him. Daunte was unleashing the stops, wasn't catching Yami. Yami was like, no sir, I got this. I learned some new stuff. I'm a Black Bulls captain. I'm probably the strongest captain in the Magic Knights, and you're not about to just come over here. We on the front lines. We the Black Bulls. You got my people right here. I got all these high level wizards, magicians here. I got Asta. I got the girl that has Rogue. I got Gray. I got Gauche. I got Luck. You're not about to just come up here and and Yami was going in on him. He was taking him up. He was using those new techniques he learned. He unleashed a decent amount of techniques. I'm a little bit worried though because they did show Yami unleashing a lot of different techniques. They showed him unleash some stuff that I've never seen him use before. They showed him, he used some stuff that we have seen. And Daunte was only on level 50, I think, because he had turned it up a notch when he was fighting Asta. So he probably only going Asta and Yami, because Yami do have a decent amount more techniques than Asta do. Oh, so how should I say? Daunte probably only gonna need to go about maybe with 20 more percent, and to be able to get Yami out the way without much trouble at all. And it's crazy because they already got vengeance. They already have vengeance. They need Yami to unlock this thing, and I want to see if it's going to actually happen because I don't know the future. I'm not in the manga on this one. There's some anime that I'm thinking about getting into the manga on. It's very serious. I'm not going to even lie. It's a very serious. I'm very interested. I've been looking at some comments and talking to some people about the mangas and some specific anime, and I really am thinking about getting into it. But I don't know about for this one yet until maybe Black Clover ends up off the air, and then I'm probably gonna have to read it then because I'm just tired of everybody knowing everything, and I'm I'm waiting for the anime. I want to see live action stuff like that because sometimes when you watch the anime, when you read the manga, you okay, I know what's gonna happen, how it happened, and you don't really want to read it. Watch it, but I don't know. We'll see. But I was a little bit disappointed in this episode because they made this episode mostly about Charmy, and I felt like they was going to do that because they made the last one about Luck, and I do remember reading that in the manga, so sometimes my memory resurfaces even though I haven't read it in a long time, but my memory did resurface for this one, and I do remember that fight, but I don't remember that fight that Charmy had. So that means that I must have stopped around that point in time when I was reading the manga. You got Real. We we gotta talk about Real. It would make sense that when they bring out Charmy and her true form and the wolf and everything, that Real would be gone. I was hoping that Real was going to end up being there so that he can see her and stuff like that, because they have this whole triangle thing going on because Charmy likes and Real likes Charmy, and how is and stuff like that. So I don't think that's going to ever happen, but at the same point in time we still at a young we're still really new into this whole thing that they have going on as far as that. So we're probably not gonna really see no development anytime soon as far as that. I was just hoping they could give us a little piece of it because of how Real is. Every time he thinks about Charmy in that form and stuff like that, it's just really funny. But he got summoned to a little captain's meeting or whatever, probably because Vengeance got destroyed or something like that. well, he did get destroyed, but they took him too. So that's probably what that was all about. But I was just really looking forward to seeing like Daunte go crazy with Lucifero fighting against you know, Yami, and then like bringing like Asta back into like the play, and Gauch recovering because of like Gray, and then Gray potentially going off too and showing her true potential, because all of them are like really strong, and I feel like there's a possibility that Daunte is going to take it up a notch, and once Daunte take it up a little bit, that's when Yami gonna start to have a little bit of a hard time. Asta gonna probably start to resurface, get a little bit more ability. I think in the recent episode, like, he was inside, just like how Naruto is inside when he visits the Nine Tail and asks the Nine Tails for power. So I feel like that's probably gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen with Asta's inside. He gonna need some little extra power, a little bit of extra from his demon. In the anime, we don't know specifically his demon's name or anything like that, or his devil's name or anything like that. So we're gonna leave that at that. But I think he's gonna get a little bit of more ability from, and maybe Lucifero might end up knowing who that demon is, because they trying to open up the portal between like that world and then the human realm. I guess you could say like one version of the spiritual realm, or you could call it the demon realm or something, whatever you want to call it. They're trying to open that up, and because they trying to open that up, like, when you think about it, it's tons of demons down there, and only X amount of demons actually manage to escape at whatever point in time, because I don't know when they actually managed to escape or anything like that, because they haven't discussed that sort of thing yet. But if you like really think about it, maybe it's a possibility that those demons managed to escape around the time period when that other demon escaped, when they was fighting the elves and putting the elves and the humans against each other around that time that the original Magic Knight or Magic King was like in, and like they destroyed the elves and everything. Because if he managed to get out, so who's to say when Lucifero and them got out, or when Asta's demon got out? So that's just something to think about right there. I was supposed to talk about multiple different animes in this, because like there's a lot been going on. I was supposed to talk about multiple different animes, but I ended up talking the entire thing about Black Clover. I don't know. When it comes to like certain anime, like Black Clover, Attack on Titan, it just be going crazy, like, because it be a lot, man. But Charmy did her thing. Charmy, she fought against one of the little like devil people thing, the girl with the hair and stuff like that. It was like, that's like, to be honest, I feel like even though that's probably like a part of the actual story, it literally feels like some filler like type stuff. Like, she got her out the way real quick, the same way Luck got that little demon out real quick. I mean, they could be that much more powerful than them. They are Magic Knights and they are the Black Bulls. I don't know if you would classify Charmy as one of those like real top stages or anything like that, but she is really powerful when she brings out the wolf in sheep's clothing. And then her power did increase because she's been training with this new like kingdom and stuff like that, with the girl with the water and stuff. And Megicula at the end, like, why did they have to do this? They could have showed us more of the Daunte fight, or they could have showed us more of the Megicula fight, but Megicula came in at the last minute, the girl that possessed Megicula, and she's coming in, she's about to try to like probably finish the curse that she gave that other girl. But it's a big opportunity for them too, because like they can use her, and like I guess maybe if they defeat her, they can get rid of the curse. And then like I always forget the water girl name that like Asta. Why do I be forgetting her name? But she always doing like that with her hair and stuff like that. And so she has her opportunity right now too to go ahead and avenge her mother. So to be honest, in the next episode, we probably still not going to see what happens with Yami and Daunte, but I'll take that Maggie Cooler fight because I really want to see them fight, and I just think it's just going to be super dope because we've been waiting for this. Like, they've been talking about this Maggie Cooler for a long time. I remember when they was talking about Maggie Cooler, and I didn't even know. I'm like, what is a Maggie Cooler? They wasn't even talking about Lucifero or anything like that during the time period, and Lucifero was like the most powerful one. But Black Clover, this episode was crazy. It was crazy, and just the end of it though, just the end of it when they brought in Maggie Cooler. Not all the rest of it. The rest of it just felt like a filler. But just I'm ready. Bring that next one.